What are the advantages and disadvantages of online services, which is one of our technology strategies for operations management? So just like we've done for all our other ones, we'll take our strategy, which in this case is online services, and with the advantages, we'll break them into how do they improve efficiency or productivity, and how do they improve effectiveness or quality. So how do they make us a more efficient business? Well, they increase the speed of communication with customers. The business can communicate online with customers anywhere in the world at any time of the day, 24/7, instead of being open during business hours. Not only that, we can communicate with customers all around the world at any time of day that suits them, as opposed to just being here in Australia. We can also increase the speed at which we sell to customers. We can sell to customers online and then have the goods delivered to them quickly, rather than relying on customers to physically visit the business in order to purchase the product. So it might take customers a while to find the time to come to your business, but if they can order online now, then that speed of selling is much faster. Increased efficiency of marketing. This is the huge one because now online services allow us to collect so much data about the customer. We're going to waste fewer resources on using inefficient and costly mass media channels like TV, radio, and newspapers. So they cost a lot of money to advertise and market to customers. Now that we've got this data, we can use our online marketing via social media to better target the customers we want and understand their needs. We might even develop products based on the data that we've collected and then market them using that data. Lower costs. Obviously, with any of these technology strategies, we're going to have fewer employees and bricks and mortar or physical locations needed. So particularly we're selling online. And when we're selling online versus selling in a bricks and mortar shop, we're going to have lower wages, rent, insurance, and so on. What about how does it make us a more effective or better quality business? Well, we can increase the effectiveness of the communications we have with customers. We can use our website and social media to more effectively communicate with individual customers in order to meet their unique needs more effectively than we could if we used traditional mass media channels like TVs, radios, and billboards. The business can target specific customers by marketing on social media and YouTube channels which their customers view. So once upon a time, to reach a particular customer, we had to kind of guess what show or they might watch on TV, and then put an ad on TV, and then that customer might not even watch the show. But a whole bunch of customers that we don't want to target, who would never buy our product, watch that TV show. That's not like very targeted. It's a waste of resources, and it's not good effectiveness in terms of it's not reaching the desired customer. Whereas now, we know, say we've got a product, running shoes, and we know a person on Facebook has liked LeBron James, then we can market to fans of LeBron James a specific type of shoe, and it's a much more effective way of communicating with our desired customers. Increased product quality, and this is a huge one. We can actually now collect customer data on the information on what customers want and need from the business, and then we can actually design the products they want. Not just take a guess at what they want and then try to sell it to them. We can now collect so much data online about our customers and then make the products that they actually want. What about disadvantages? They're going to be pretty similar for most of the technology strategies that we do. Initial costs will be huge. Creating websites and an e-commerce system and online data forms and data analysis, that is expensive. It is also very time consuming, particularly if you're a business that has bricks and mortar stores right now, to move a lot of that online. It's a lot of logistics to organize and a lot of IT costs. So they're pretty big disadvantages. Also, though, to implement this, you're going to need really highly skilled employees who can manage all that data and manage the online side of it. So they're going to be very expensive, or you might need to train your existing employees, but you'll also have to make a lot of other employees redundant. And so therefore, we actually have to pay them redundancy, which is a negative, but also there's this ethical or CSR issue to consider about replacing employees with technology. This is another big one we see in the news a lot, customer privacy. As soon as you start offering online services and collecting customer data, there is now an obligation on you as a business to protect that data. And we've seen a lot of leaks recently from businesses who've been hacked and customer data has been stolen. And that is awful for many reasons, but from a purely business perspective, it's a huge disadvantage because you might lose customers because of that. So you've got to protect customer privacy. So that's an issue on its own, but also to do that costs a lot of money. So that's a huge disadvantage. And lastly, we've got breakdowns. The business risks not being able to communicate with and sell to customers if the system goes down. If we're purely an online business with no physical presence and the technology does break down, well, we actually can't communicate with our customers at all. And actually, there was one final one. Customer service. For some products and industries, a lack of personal contact with customers can result in lower levels of customer service. So, for example, you might have a product which a lot of customers prefer to see and touch before they buy. So, for example, a couch. A lot of people like to sit on a couch and see how it feels before they buy it. So, for that type of product, moving everything to online might actually be a disadvantage.